This is Sam Bergen from Ogilvy Digital Labs in LA. We're here with Adrian from Ubisoft. He's the game manager and developer for Rayman Raving Rabbids TV Party.
Absolutely, that's the one.
So when does the game launch?
November 2008.
Excellent. And what are the biggest upgrades between this version of Rayman and the previous version?
Well, one of the things we've always done with the Rayman series is that we've really tried to explore the controls. In the first one, it was when the Wii first launched, and so we really used the nunchuck and the Wiimote. In the second one, we did much more sort of pushing and pulling on and off screen. It was very much multiplayer focused. Now we're sort of combining the two and throwing in the Wii balance board to explore the new usages of the balance board itself. So now we've created one of the first games in the world that you can play with your butt.
Okay. So you've got three setups here. Can you just quickly take me through what the three are?
Okay, well you've got, this is beastie boarding. So basically you're riding down the Alps on a hairy cow or wildebeest. Then you've got sky surf, which is basically you're on an ironing board in space. And then you've got sort of a dance idol sort of type of thing where you're sort of dancing to and trying to keep the beat and shaking your booty.
Excellent. Which one's your favorite?
I like the dancing one, and I like this one. They're my sort of. I'm split between the two.
Right. So Rayman's exclusively for Wii, correct? Yeah. And so why are you guys so excited about the Wii console over Xbox or PlayStation?
It's just a different way of developing games. The Wii's always, it gave us a new sort of perspective on things. We had to look at things very differently because you've got this sort of, the controls are different and they're like an extension of your arms and your hands. So you have to think completely differently how you're playing. It's not just your fingers, there's more to it. It's all about movement, it's all about acting, it's about what's happening off the screen as well as what's happening on the screen. With the innovation that they brought with the balance board, it's again added a whole new perspective on the stuff we can do. So now you're very immersed into how you're doing in terms of your leaning, your balance, and your sense of gravity. And it's just an interesting way to look at things.
That's amazing. So, being a developer of an amazing game, what is your thought on advertising supported games, ads in games, and bringing that kind of commercial approach and branding approach to games?
Well, I think for this one of the things that we thought was really interesting is because obviously it's based on TV and it's our sort of recollection of the 80s and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a twisted world, and it's the bunnies sort of grew up on television. What's interesting in terms of advertising in this game is that we've tried to make it part of the whole theme of the game. So now what happens, you play through 7 days of TV, and each day you have like 7 channels to choose from, so whether it's sort of music, movies, trash TV, or what have you. And when you're playing, you actually get these sort of TV ads that pop up, and they're always sort of twisted in the bunny quarter, insane sort of way. And we've integrated ads into that. And we've tried to get advertisers such as Capri Sun in there and twist it around. And we've had a lot of fun with it because it's a completely different approach. It's actually part of the game, and you actually interact with what you're doing.
That's great. So in a second, I want to play one of these games. Any last thoughts before we do?
Just prepare yourself. It's physical, it's very active. You may break a sweat, but that's what it's all about.
This is Sam Bergen from Ogilvy Digital Labs, meeting with Adrian from Ubisoft.